Now to the continuing story out of Red Cloud Community Schools. Not only was a child left on a bus, the superintendent wants to leave with a buyout, which his contract does not require. Also, the president of the board has publicly and privately requested the resignation of a school board member. Ian is at the alert desk with more on this.
Alyssa, according to our sources in the executive closed session at the September school board meeting in Red Cloud, board president Jeff Armstrong asked member Hannah Ruprecht for her resignation as a taxpayer, citing that the school's superintendent said that he wouldn't leave and asked for a buyout if she resigned. That then caused Ruprecht to vent on Snapchat using offensive language that we're not going to show you here, but that leaked to other members of the school board. Then President Armstrong asked for Ruprecht's public resignation because of misconduct, as well as 2 other violations during that October meeting. Here's what the pair had to say about the situation in our exclusive interviews. There's the Snapchat messages that we're not going to show on television because of their nature, but what else has she done to warrant you asking for her resignation?
She has in specific, and I put it in my request for resignation, 3 policy violations. You know, that was kind of the start of it, and then the Snapchats was ultimately why I requested.
Can you talk about those 3 policy violations for me?
Not upholding the standards of conduct and respect expected of all members, mostly due to social media posts that were put out there. Bypassing established channels and publicly criticizing staff rather than referring matters through the proper chain of command. You know, the chain of command thing, you know, that's in place for a reason. We need to uphold that. Interfering with the superintendent's ability to perform his responsibilities. It actually got to a point to where the superintendent asked if I would take all correspondence with our board members and kind of have it filtered through me to go to him so he could get his day-to-day tasks done.
Again, those are accusations and not findings.
I know you said those were allegations. Do you know what you're being accused of talking about outside?
I actually don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
I was told it had something to do with the superintendent negotiations.
Board President Armstrong, when he gave us the information from the attorney in that executive session, he had basically threatened me and the board that this was going to be public and that the letters were public information, of which he later found out that they weren't. So if people had leaked information about the accusations, it was probably because we didn't have clarity.